India will be watching the meeting in Alaska closely because it could shape the future of India-US relations, and Trump's team is sending the same signal. Consider what Scott Bessent said. He is the US Treasury Secretary. He says if there's no breakthrough on Ukraine, the US will raise secondary tariffs on India. And it does not stop there. Bessent wants the European Union to do the same. He wants them to impose similar tariffs on India.
We put a secondary tariff on Indians for buying Russian oil, and I could see if things don't go well, then sanctions or secondary tariffs could go up. President Trump is meeting with President Putin, and the Europeans are in the wings carping about how he should do it, what he should do. The Europeans need to join us in these sanctions. The Europeans need to be willing to put on these secondary sanctions.
It's a clear case of economic hostage-taking. Here is how Trump and team are looking at this. If Trump does not get a deal from Putin, they will raise more tariffs on India and get Europe to do the same. No such tough talk for China, though. And Bessent was asked about this, about China's purchases of Russian crude. Beijing is Moscow's largest customer for Russian oil. Will America put a tariff on China for that? That was the question. And Bessent was non-committal. He said, all options are on the table. That's all that he said. But let the double standards be kept aside for a moment. Let's set them aside for now. Let's talk about Trump's strategy. His plan to use tariffs to gain leverage over Russia. Is that plan really working? And how effective is the strategy? Trump says the tariffs are working, that they are hurting Russia's economy and isolating Putin. But does that claim hold water? Is Putin really isolated? Well, India, for one, is not cutting ties with Russia. Instead, the partnership is deepening. Earlier this month, both countries signed a pact. It aims to expand industrial cooperation in a range of sectors: aluminium, fertilizers, railways, mining, and technology. And that's not all. There's been a flurry of high-level engagements. Last week, Ajit Doval was in Moscow. He's India's national security advisor. He met Russian President Putin. And he discussed a whole lot of issues, from energy to defense. In fact, a key focus area was joint projects. India and Russia wish to work together on several fronts. Here's what the Russians said about it. I'm quoting. The two sides discussed the topical issues of military technical cooperation between Russia and India and implementation of joint projects in other strategic areas, including civil aircraft, metallurgy, and chemical industry. So instead of moving away, New Delhi is investing more in this relationship. 5 days back, Prime Minister Narendra Modi had a phone call with President Putin. He invited the Russian president to India, and this could happen before the end of this year. Preparations are gathering pace. Next week, Jaishankar will visit Russia. He's India's External Affairs Minister. Jaishankar will hold consultations with Sergei Lavrov. He's the Russian Foreign Minister. And together, they will lay the groundwork for Putin's visit to India. So Trump's tariffs are having the opposite effect. Instead of driving a wedge between India and Russia, he's bringing them closer. He may brand the tariffs as pressure, but they are in fact a diversionary tactic meant to hide his own failures. He promised to end the Ukraine war within 24 hours of taking office on his first day as president. It's been more than 200 days. Instead of ending, the war is intensifying. Now all eyes are on the Alaska summit, but a deal looks unlikely. The White House is already downplaying expectations. If those talks collapse, if the meeting ends without a deal, there will be no one left for Trump to blame except himself.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
Stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktor,
Hindi,
$30 trillion kakaljo.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Kali radikali.
Japanese,
4 兆ドル以上も
Portuguese,
por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select the language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.